Hey there, I'm Jeff with CreditCards.com. Today we're talking about low interest rate credit cards. So when someone says low interest rate, they could be referring to two different things. One could be an intro APR for new purchases on the card or balance transfers, or a low ongoing APR. So we're going to talk about both in today's video, starting with the first option. So cards with an intro APR, whether it's for balance transfers or for new purchases, will have a 0% APR for a set period of time. Usually it's between 12 months and 20 months. Now, after that period expires, your interest rate will go back to the normal APR, which is usually between 12% and 25%. Now, the reason that people are attracted to these types of cards is that they can buy you breathing room, either to finance a larger purchase or an unexpected bill, or to pay down credit card debt. Now, we have entire guides on our website that talk specifically about 0% APR credit cards. If you're watching on YouTube, I can link that in the video description. If you're watching on our website, just make sure to search it and you can find a full guide about 0% APR credit cards. But when you are evaluating them, there are generally three things you want to make sure you're paying attention to. One is that intro period. How long is the intro period? Two is your ongoing APR. And three is your balance transfer fee. If you're trying to do a balance transfer, that's usually between 3% and 5% of the total amount that you're transferring over to the new card. Now, if you're looking to finance a larger purchase with this new card, right, you're not necessarily paying down existing debt, but you're incurring new debt with the card to finance, like I said, an unexpected bill, medical bill, whatever it is that you're buying or paying for, then you're probably also concerned about the rewards and the other ongoing benefits of the card. Yes, you want that 0% interest rate for that intro period, but you also want to see what the other benefits of the card are because you're probably going to use it to pay for things in the future. Now, the other type of low interest rate card is just the credit card that has an ongoing APR that is relatively low. Now, for a card to have a low interest rate, it's usually on average about 13% for the APR. Now, the average interest rate for a credit card in the United States is around 16 to 17%. If you have bad credit, though, it's around 25%. So if you are looking for a low ongoing APR, around 13% is what you're shooting for. The interesting thing, though, with credit card interest rates, or the APRs, is that they're usually quoted as a range. So when you go to apply for a credit card, you might see 11% all the way up to 25% is the range. And your specific APR, you won't get that until you qualify for the credit card if you actually apply and get the credit card. So there's nothing at all guaranteeing that you will get that 11% rate. You could end up somewhere between 11% and 25% most likely, or even all the way up to the highest rate of 25%. And even if you do get your APR, these are variable rates, so it could change in the future. So yes, you probably want to apply for a card that gives you the option to get a lower interest rate. There's nothing guaranteeing that you will get that rate. Me, for example, I have years and years of credit history. I have excellent credit, and I have several credit cards where my APR is north of 20%. Now, you can negotiate these. You can actually call up your credit card company and see if they can lower your APR. We have other guides about that on our website. Nothing is saying that they will do it, but in many cases, they can reduce your APR for you. I just want to let you know that when you're applying for a low interest rate credit card, there's nothing guaranteeing that you're going to get that lowest rate. Also, keep in mind that even if you do qualify for a relatively low APR, carrying a balance month to month on your credit card is still going to be one of the single most expensive ways that you can borrow money. If you plan to keep a balance on the card month to month, you may want to look into a different borrowing source that maybe offers an even lower interest rate. We have more information about that on our website, but getting a low interest rate is great, but carrying a balance month to month is definitely not ideal because it's still expensive. Now, one other thing to be mindful of is that you have multiple different APRs with your credit card. You have your normal APR, which is your purchase APR, oftentimes the exact same as your balance transfer APR, but you'll also have a cash advance APR and a penalty APR, which are usually even higher than your normal APR. But that's about it when it comes to low interest rate credit cards. Hopefully the video was helpful. If you're on YouTube, hopefully we earned your thumbs up and you subscribe to our channel. If you're on our website, you're already in the right place, CreditCards.com. Have a great day.